Happy White Cane Day! Hello! I hope you're having a beautiful day. If you're watching this on October 15th, it's White Cane Day! So happy White Cane Day! Now, my name is Ellie, for those of you who don't know, and I'm a senior in high school. I'm also legally blind, which is why I have two white canes here with me, and I want to explain a little bit about what a white cane is, because one of my friends brought to my attention the other day that not everyone knows what a white cane is, and that's pretty important for you to know if you're going to watch a video about White Cane Day. So, there's two main types of white canes, a mobility cane and an ID cane. We'll start with the mobility cane. A mobility cane is mostly used by people who are completely blind or have a significant enough vision loss that they need it on an everyday basis to find objects. There are a few exceptions to that though. Sometimes people need it, say they're completely night blind, so they need it just at night, or in a certain situation where the lighting might be off, or it's just too crowded. So some days people might have these, and some days they might not. It really depends. This is an ID cane. Again, like the mobility cane, it's not used on an everyday basis for some people. The main purpose of an ID cane is not to find objects, but to just signify to other people that the person using it is visually impaired. So a situation where this would be useful would be in an airport or in a busy setting, just to let people around you know that you have a visual impairment, but it isn't per se meant to find objects. So now that you know what a white cane is, you can continue watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it along with a few of my friends who you'll see later. And please, share this with anyone who you think will enjoy it, because I want to spread some awareness about the blind and visually impaired community.
Hi, I'm Phoenix. It's estimated that only 2% of blind and visually impaired people in the world use a white cane. So although they're a great symbol to the common eye that someone can't see, they aren't the only thing to identify a blind person by.
In 1964, President Lyndon B. Johnson passed the White Cane Law, which signified the federal independence of the blind and visually impaired. Although this law has been passed, there is still a large stigma around the blind and visually impaired community, so even today, we are still fighting to break down barriers.
So now I'm going to explain how I actually use a white cane. So, first of all, depending on how fast you walk, depends on how tall it is. It should be anywhere from mid-chest to about armpit length. The taller the cane is, the faster you walk. So, I would put the cane out in front of me, about at belly button height, and whatever side I put the cane to, I put the opposite foot out. And I would just swing back and forth. I prefer to slide my cane, but there is a different method where some people prefer to tap it. And that's the basics of how someone uses the cane. That's an example of how a blind person would navigate around an object. I'm going to show you how I use my white cane to cross the road. So I can tell that this is the edge of the road because I can feel that it slants down and the texture is a bit different. Now I'm going to listen and make sure there's no cars. And then I can tell we're at the end because I can feel the slant up.
I'm Jaquan Yeager. Happy it's White Cane Day, y'all. This is a stereotype. Blind people do not always have sunglasses and baggy clothes on. Oftentimes, we don't even need a cane. We look like this. Regular clothes, because we're regular people. Happy White Cane Day.
I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I also hope that you learned a lot from it as well. There's so many stereotypes about the blind and visually impaired community, and I've made it my mission to try to break down some of these stereotypes. So please, share this video with as many people as possible, and if you'd like to know more about the blind and visually impaired community, please let me know, because I have more things that I could certainly say, and this was just a great opportunity for me to share some of them.